but Lon, also known as Lon TTR on Twitch, versus SephirothsShadow. Very sad.
SephirothsShadow has immediately become a favorite around here because we'll create fan art of the matches that they play, which I am all for.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
want more mystery tournament fan art, more community fan art. So whatever happened in this match, I hope we'll get a depiction of it. Lon appreciates Ice 9.
What's that?
It's a type of ice that freezes at a
yeah, we talked about this.
different temperature.
It's like, is it the fake thing?
I think that one is real.
I remember us
Because-
talking about how with the 999 games, you can never be sure whether it's just some made-up bullshit, like the,
They
the
do just make
homogenic
stuff up.
field or whatever it was called.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously that's stretching it, but like it'll just reference like historical events that never happened.
But then they mix up things that did happen, like there's probably Schrodinger's cat somewhere in there, and that's like a thing where at least
Oh yeah.
thought experiment that's widely known.
The game constantly vomits famous thought experiments at you all the time. There was no way they were going to miss Schrodinger. They do Schrodinger like 5 times over the course of the series.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. It's like that's kind of what the game is almost about. At least the second one. Second one was good. That was my favorite one, Virtue's Last Reward.
Most people
Yes.
like the second one the most.
First one was alright.
Nope.
Third one,
I think
not
it's
so
the
much. Third one was silly. Very silly.
No one likes the third one the most.
Like, it's alright, but it's silly. Very silly.
Okay, so Ice 9 is fictional from a Kurt Vonnegut novel. Or book.
Unfortunate.
But the crystallization of nitroglycerin, according specifically to Internet Dirigible, is not real. So take that for whatever that's worth.
Alright, we have a game. Our races are ready. They have already started partially, but I told them to stop for now, because we gotta get ready.
Yeah, so they were playing something else and that got redrawn because it wasn't running so well.
Yeah.
So then they switched to this.
Let me try not to accidentally show that after this one's over. And like the video loops and shows the game that was redrawn.
Right.
I'll try not to do that. I don't know how this game is about audio. It's a puzzle game, which is always like
It
random.
might not have music. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll-
If it does, it's very understated.
Alright, let's see.
So this
Timer
was a
left.
very popular
Right.
submission to Mystery Tournament. Oh, was it 14 or 16? I forget, but it was like the most submitted game that year.
Next thing.
It's Chessformer, which is it's a combination of chess and platformer, but despite that, it's not a platformer at all. It's a puzzle game.
Just music.
Oh yeah, it's this track, and that's it. That's it. It's just this track.
Very understated. But yeah, so Chessformer. We've got blue pieces. We try to take all the red pieces, which may just be kings. I'm not sure anymore.
I think it's always one king,
Okay.
and you don't put him in checkmate or anything. You just kill him.
Yeah. We were talking about chess the other day and how the fact that stalemate exists bad game design.
I think I remember the discussion. Yeah.
So I don't like this for long. So
No,
all your
that certainly
pieces
seems bad.
all your pieces move like chess pieces. So
Yeah,
rook can go
except-
any amount of spaces.
in the 4 cardinal directions, yeah. And your pieces are affected by gravity, so this bishop is going to fall down after Sephiroth moves it, which means that you can change it from like a light
Yeah,
square
yeah,
to a dark
no,
square bishop. And
that's just that shouldn't be allowed.
yeah, it's chess heresy.
And so in this one, you know you have to the one on the right. You know you have to use the king to take the king, which by the way, crazy.
Yeah.
So you gotta use your bishops to help the king. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a work backwards sort of game, definitely. Sephiroth doesn't see it, and Lon is stuck trying to. I think Lon thinks the king needs to be the one to kill the king,
But that's not right.
rather than the rook.
We already took with the bishop. So it's not.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not
I
like
don't
a,
mean
okay. Yeah. Okay.
necessarily the rules, right? But that's the solution. It must be the king for whatever reason. Or maybe the rook does it, but the king needs to be over there to help the rook do it, or something. And so the goal for Lon, I think, is to get the king across the gap somehow, and it's not possible.
I think once the rook is down and not on the king, this is actually unsolvable.
Yes.
Because you need the rook
you're
to be
right.
on the king in order to get it over that lip.
Yeah, it's you might think like, well, the rook can go up, but it always falls down, and you don't get to like sneak a move in while it's falling.
That would be crazy.
So SephirothsShadow with an early lead.
Oh, how does the knight move?
So I remember watching this race, and I can characterize Lon here as overthinking the problem consistently. But then Owned Noob put it in a really nice way that like overthinking is a good problem to have early in a puzzle game, because eventually it's going to get harder, and then you will go from an overthinker to a thinker.
And then unfortunately maybe to an underthinker.
Yeah, maybe. SephirothsShadow is having trouble with these knights.
I played this. This was played in
16. NT16.
Yeah, why is this in 17? Wow. Breaking our own.
Whatever. This was super popular. Everyone liked it.
I said nice game about this game.
Maurice liked it.
Yeah. I mean,
Got the Maurice seal of approval.
to be fair, I was first in this race. So it doesn't mean quite
Of course.
But no, I mean it's a very nice game, and the puzzles get pretty smart. There's always two elements to puzzle games, whether they're good. Not just the mechanics, but it's also the puzzles themselves. And you need both of those things for a puzzle game to actually feel good. Lon again not putting the king on the rook. No, wrong way around.
Sephiroth is not appreciating. Yeah, these blocks are like pretty suspiciously shaped, the way that the knights move or whatever, but why would they put this gigantic 3x3 donut on the right side of the level? Surely that's got to be used for something. In fact, if you restart this level, the position of the knights, their opening position, is such that you're 2 moves away from getting inside the donut.
But that's completely useless.
It's the only way to get up top. I think so. Well, it's the only way to get a knight on top of another knight. On top of a pillar.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Sephiroth's trying to get in the donut, but is having trouble making it work.
Oh, and then you just move the knight to the other pillar, then the one on top can do like the leaping frog thing that we talked about. Tough love machine.
Yeah.
He needs to move his knights one to the right here. Yeah, and then to left again. No, not one to the left, to the left.
And then look at this.
Oh yeah,
they line up perfectly on the reset.
Yeah, I can just do this. Oh no.
So Lon figured out what was going on in that puzzle. and already has one of the bishops in the right spot. And SephirothsShadow has not done the thing.
Which is weird because SephirothsShadow was trying to get the horses in the hole, right? And then
It looked that
reset. And then it was in the perfect position to get the horses in the hole, and he didn't do it.
Lon has swapped the king up top for the bishops up top.
It's bad. Why would you even
That's
do
like
that?
kind of hard to do.
Oh, you need the king down here to get the bishop
Yeah,
up.
the king goes down and helps the bishop
Okay.
up, which is like, it's tricky, but it's going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, no, it's definitely wrong. This red king is in a non-bishop
Very safe.
bishopable position.
Bishop proof.
Bishops are pretty bad at checkmating to begin
Yeah.
with. Like horses can be tricky. You can get like smothered mates and stuff like that. Rooks are obviously great at checkmating, but bishops, nah.
Yeah, isn't it? There's no checkmate like a king and bishop versus a king.
That's a draw.
draw.
That's
Yeah.
unlike on any good chess engine. That's like a forced draw already, just by insufficient.
Well, Lon gets it.
And
On
this
the-
one's kind of a tutorial level. That the horse can like go in an L, obviously, as horses do.
Yeah.
But it can also jump. It can jump into this hole.
Which is important because not everyone's played chess. I should have. I was the moderator here, and I didn't ask. Like, have you played chess before? Do you know how chess pieces move? Because it might matter a little bit.
Yeah, sure. You can lose like 30 seconds trying to figure out how the horse moves.
Yeah. All right, both players on the same level now.
Also, don't you promote in this game?
Yeah.
Bit of a spoiler, so maybe that's also important that you know that promoting is a thing in chess.
Yeah. The pastebin is extremely bare bones. It does not mention anything about chess. So
I should post the piece. Cool.
the players will, if they don't know about promotions, they will have to figure that out. Thankfully, the levels, well, we'll see them when they get there. SephirothsShadow, knight on top of a knight.
Oh yeah,
Has
that's
found the key move.
Yeah. At least we don't need to figure out en passant.
Oh gosh.
It would be a while.
We've got just a single rook. Here's an introduction basically to platforms that you can pass through from below.
Basebin is just titled Chess. Your game is chess. Try not to stalemate.
Interesting. We had a lot of submissions for this in Mystery Tournament 16, but somehow we ended up with probably the worst pace bin for it.
Oh, we got platforms. You can go through them, but fall on top of them. Platforms are such a video game trope.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so do you get the bishop up there or the king up there? Probably the bishop, because on the left, king will not be able to make it up there.
Yeah, the king can't. The king can't get up there without a lot of help.
Oh, but the king also needs to go up there, so you need to bring the king on the left first. Oh, or not?
The bishop can help the rook there.
Wait, can it?
The rook needs help from the king at the bottom.
No, hold on, the rook is... No.
Oh, yeah, you need to not let it hit the bottom.
Oh, that sucks.
That's a theme in this level and a lot of levels. The same level, by the way, that Lon is now on, has caught up completely. But it's also made this mistake of... Well, the rook, you can put the rook back up on this platform to reset if
Oh, it's gonna
you
happen.
haven't gone down to the bottom.
It happened.
There it goes. This game has a lot of gotchas. Moves that just put you in an unwinnable state.
Yeah, that sucks. Fan of that.
And And they can happen early on. There's one in particular later on that's just like the first most natural move you do immediately disqualifies everything. And it's difficult to see.
SephirothsShadow, what are you doing? Put the king down there. No, 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 no.
Can the bishop even do it? I guess you can't get the bishop back out unless you like bring the king up and then use the king to get the bishop out.
Yeah.
But, like whatever.
Yeah, why would you do that?
It's kind of forgotten about the king, I think. Tunnel vision.
I guess putting the rook down there is at least not. You can bring the bishop back. How?
Well, Lon almost sent the rook to its demise, but then realized what needs to happen.
After backtrapping through the top mid. No, you can't. The bishop will fall down and onto the dark square.
Yeah. No midair teleports from this bishop.
SephirothsShadow is stuck here. Like, this is like a 3-move solution at this point. King to the left,
Yeah.
well, that's 4 moves in its own, but... And then
It's
rook
just
on
not
top.
seeing the king. It just isn't there in Sephiroth's mind. Oh, the mouse is on it. Hello.
At least SephirothsShadow can softlock, even if SephirothsShadow had put the rook down, could still use the platform to back up.
Yes. Lon is building a gigantic tower, so there's a question of like which piece can even kill the king. Bishops can't. A knight theoretically could, but it just looks so much like that top left rook is supposed to do the job. But even then, there's like an order of operations thing.
Yeah, rook on bottom is good because the rook cannot go on top of other.
Yep.
Oh,
And then
this
the
is
king can
solved.
only really get on top of the rook. I mean, you know, if it had help from other pieces. But yeah, this is the order that makes the most sense.
Level 11. There's 24 levels, I believe.
Yes.
It was in the original goal description, but I took it up.
So here's an introduction to pawns.
Can they move? Oh, they can move twice.
On their first move. I think actually as much as they want in this game. I don't remember. Ooh, excuse me, I don't remember.
Nope. In their first.
Okay.
But they probably also take the king only in diagonal.
I guess. I'm not sure it's ever possible in these puzzles,
Oh, that would be lame.
now that I think about it.
I feel like pawns were the most interesting part of Chessformer.
Yeah, they're tricky in this context.
So good, so.
SephirothsShadow figured out that previous puzzle is one behind Lon. There's kind of a lot going on in this level. Who can kill the king? The rook could, but the rook's at the bottom. And the knight...
The knight will go on
The
top
knight
at least,
could.
because there's like those knight stairs on the left.
Yeah.
But then I don't think the knight will kill the king. Because the path kind of ends.
Why does the knight want to be up there?
Oh,
Oh, the rook helps it further across.
now what?
If that pawn wasn't there, the knight could jump up into the gap and then go across, and then the knight could be the one who kills the king.
Yeah. Wait, can you fall on the king?
Yeah.
Take him? Okay, yeah, then it would work. But why is this pawn up here to begin with? Did we ever need this?
um,
Pawn just being annoying?
I think it's just kind of in the way. Because the rook needs to get up to that square, remember, to help the knight in the top left. And that's not so easy for the rook because this pawn is in the dang way.
Oh, so you put the pawn like on the middle? And And then move the rook like in a like a ladder shape around the pawns.
Yeah.
So
You snakebird the rook
yeah,
around
left pawn goes up twice more. And then the
and
rook
hangs out.
Yeah. And then the rook can just like
Lift up, right up, left. When I was watching them solve this puzzle during the race, they were stuck on it for a while, and so was I. I just looked at it and I was like, the knight can't kill the king. It has to be the rook, and then spent I don't know how long trying to find a way to get the rook up to the top.
well, you know you can't do that ever. There's no way for the rook to gain height other than platforms.
Yeah. Well, if I was smart, I would know that.
Oh, Lon has it in the right position, but is going left too quickly. Should have gone right and up to gain more height for the rook. No, no, no. Oh.
SephirothsShadow in the same position.
Yeah, also bad. No, don't do the same thing. Huh? Huh?
That pawn is already ruined everything for Lon, right?
Yeah, Lon moved the pawn up, which
Oh, SephirothsShadow.
I mean, this can be no.
Needed to move the knight across first.
Yep. And really, you don't need the rook anymore at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the rook to do the job, but the pawn also does it.
No, you don't need any piece there. Getting a piece there is bad, but you can move the rook away.
The pawn can't be there.
Yeah,
even,
you just need
to can't leave.
You just need the knight on top, and then the rook, like where rook has been helping the knight get across, the horse, sorry. And then the horse can just do the rest on his own.
Boo, 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 boo.
Alright, so Lon is ahead in the sense of not soft lock.
I don't know how important that is in a puzzle game like this.
Like, any move SephirothsShadow is making here is wasted time. Because none of them
Sort of.
Well, none of them will even get him closer.
I think
he can only do
you're
wrong things.
unlikely to see something that will help you, but I think it's not impossible.
Huh.
Like maybe being in the wrong solution is what helps you see that it is the wrong solution. But maybe it makes it harder. Do they play chess? I don't know.
I don't know how much chess. Like, maybe it would help a little in, like, visualizing the horse moves.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because I play chess, and I have problems visualizing how the horse moves. Like, if I want the horse to go to a specific square, I have to, like, think about which moves I have to take in order to make the horse do that.
Right.
So maybe it will help a little bit if you're very versed in chess.
There's an old PC game I think it's called Night Moves. And there's like enemies walking around on a board, and you are automatically jumping at all times to a targeted square, and the square it has to be a knight's move square.
So you're on a timer.
It's really tough.
Like Crypt of the Necrodance.
Yeah. Crypt of the Horse. Alon's got this pawn up where it can't be. The promotions is definitely a really weird thing if you've never played chess before, but the level where it matters, it's choreographed by the level design pretty nicely. That I don't think it's egregious.
One was annoyed at the volume. Turn it.
I'm pretty. It's a nice song, but 21 minutes. I wouldn't mind a new song.
What's going on with SephirothsShadow?
Yeah, it doesn't look like because these dots animate over time, right? So it's not like Sephiroth is just watching and thinking.
Oh no, this is bad. Of course.
Unless they've tabbed out of the game but are still looking at the
Yeah,
game.
no, it's an 8.5 game. Turns out the video I have cuts off. Bad. I think it's too long. I didn't download the whole video.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We don't know what happens on the right side of the screen for the rest of this.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna take a smart break.
Okay. I hope everyone is enjoying. There must be a pause for this timer too. Yeah, I'll pause the timer. Oh, but it is going to keep going in the background, so this isn't a very useful pause.
You can, if you highlight the thing and just press enter, it's gonna overrun time.
Okay. Nice tip. So this is anyone's race, really. They're on this puzzle. They're both pretty thoroughly stuck on this puzzle. They've both been sort of excelling in different levels. Sephiroth has the solution on screen. I mean, they've both had the solution on screen multiple times. Doesn't necessarily mean they see it, especially when it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 moves away.
It's gonna be hard to like synchronize. Sephiroth has been
Right. Pay no attention to whatever that was. Generic high score screen could have been from any game. The Chessformer is like it's an HTML5 game, a browser game. It's an Armor Games game.
So let's see. SephirothsShadow.
Oh, it's on Steam? I think you can still play the browser version though. Is there more levels on the Steam version?
Maybe it's like a 3D read. Alright, so SephirothsShadow was on level 12 for about 4 minutes. Once this video downloaded, I'm find where the browse starts, skip forward for 4 minutes, and then we should be back where we.
Okay, we've got the plan. Can anyone think of a mystery tournament match that's been a standout for them? A favorite or some kind of moment from a match? I remember Nico Plays Things being a Marble God and Marble Blast Gold.
Like the Italian job.
That was fun. Intense, high-level strategic discussion about sandwiches in Dharma Dojo.
Yeah, that was. I liked commentating that. We actually managed to figure out kind of like easy to follow rules that you should try to like follow and thanks to a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little worried because the video is also an hour long. So I've cut off.
Oh,
Oh no. We will figure this.
it was pretty impressive watching Timo Star play the Maitre D. I didn't see the Late City Riders, but I saw a clip from it that made it seem like a really exciting match.
I'm currently fixing the right video. It's gonna be like not too long.
We're just hanging out. We got the chillest of music for a break. Stabnak came back. That was a good one. That was an MT16 resub, I think. Or was that 14? Must have been 16. I hope people had fun with Warper. Yeah. It's a browser puzzle game where you press a button to warp along the cardinal directions. It's like a action puzzle game. There's a lot of timing elements and stuff.
Why is this not playing the new video? Still playing the old video.
That sounds complicated. Oh, the fourth wall. Yeah, that was extremely close.
You play back an old.
Which one was Toho Sasa? Was that the Kickle Cubicle kicking blocks around one?
Is this playing the old?
I don't know. I don't know anything about whatever you're doing.
Well, me neither, apparently.
Oh, propelled by shooting. Yes.
Like-
Yeah, that was a comeback.
Played that game, but I didn't.
The Kickle Cubicle one was pretty good, though. Oh, that's probably the one Onoob was talking about. The Toho games make for good races, apparently. Draw stage is maybe my highlight of the tournament so far. It's a game where you draw the pieces of the level in with your mouse, and it just becomes a solid thing, and you can physics cheese your way through levels in incredible ways if you're creative enough.
Dude, what is going on? I'm playing this video file. It seems to be the new one because it's longer than the one. Now it's saying there's minus 9 seconds left in this video. Like playing beyond the end of the OBSs. Alright, so interested. 5:30. Alright. I think this should, even though it's less.
Okay.
Oh no. No.
I think I copied it just before you got rid of it, so I pasted it back in.
Put it back in and then press play or so. Oh no.
Oh, it jumped to you, whatever you did.
Do it again. You can do it.
Oh, enter to apply. Okay, there it goes. The timer is going.
Alright, let's go. Let's see.
The racers are going.
I hope this works.
We're back on. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Now, Lon is making the right moves. Yeah, that's it.
Good thing you can drop onto the kick to kill him.
Yeah. Oh, queen takes the field.
Some say
But the... Hmm?
no. During candidates, it was like on the chess.com stream that they kept playing the same like promotional video, and it was like, oh, some say that Queen Annabella, reason the queen in chess got her powers. Oh, that's a chess legacy. It became like a meme because they kept playing the same video.
It just sticks out. Like it's just a little bit weird, so you'd shake it off if it was just once, but then it just went over and
Yeah.
over and over, and that was it. A new meme was born. So the queen's looking for basically like a diagonal is the only way that she's gonna make upwards progress.
And none of these two blocks in the middle will work. Wait, what will work?
Just an impossible game.
Oh,
I
you go
guess.
to the
She
left
can go
here.
left into the little alcove.
Yeah, you go all the way to the left. Alcove. Go top left.
Yeah. I kept looking at going top right out of there and seeing nothing, but you can go through the diagonal gap inside the
Oh,
alcove.
noob knows. Buenos dias, amigos. That's how the video started. Ah, SephirothsShadow. Boss level 12.
Gets it. But Lon's got 13. Look at these blocks that absolutely require a knight to jump around on them. But the knight needs the queen to even get started up there. Okay, who kills the king? Neither piece can do it on their own.
I think it's gonna be the knight.
The knight could be on top of the queen on this bottom left block.
Yes. I think that's the
and
only
then
way.
jump up. I think the knight could be on top of this tall pillar on column 5, and then the queen could be on top of that somehow. Maybe that's not possible, but then she could move diagonally down. I think it's likely you'd be able to get the knight to drop down on top of the queen on that bottom left block, but I don't think there's any way to get the queen on top of the knight on top of the tall pillar. Oh, Lon's got something that looks good. The knight's way up high.
But the knight needs to be... Oh yeah, no, this is good. Yeah, just get the queen on the bottom left block now. And the knight on top.
It can feel like a backwards move to bring the queen down, but Lon sees it. Okay, his knight on the right can jump down. Is it going to be able to get through that zigzag?
No.
No.
Wait, yes, actually. You have to promote the pawn.
Yeah.
Then...
Yeah, so you can see the level design, like you would be like, why is that pawn there, right? Like you would do something with the pawn and then you would find out.
I think you just use the knight to assist the queen and get up there. Oh no, the queen assists the knight.
Sephiroth has dropped the knight off the pillar first.
Oh.
And now the queen's like can land on it, and so what? Yeah, I chastised the pace spin earlier as probably the worst of the four that we had. But really what I meant was it's the simplest of the four. Not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, so Lon finding out the diagonal wall is too strong.
Oh. That was unexpected. What, rook?
Goes for the rook.
What? There is never a
Gets the
reason
king
in
up
this
there.
game to go for a rook. You're not gonna avoid a stalemate by under-promoting to a rook.
Yeah, the queen does everything the rook does and more.
The only reason to under-promote to a rook in chess is to avoid a stalemate.
Yeah,
And even that's like...
bishop, same thing as rook.
Yeah, and like, there's reasons to under-promote to a knight. Wait, this works!
This works. The king could do the job
style
as well.
points! I mean, the rook would have also worked in that case.
Yeah,
But why not
anything-
use the
anything
queen?
to fill that spot? So we've got a promotion.
No promotes to
Available.
knight. I don't know about that. No, I don't like this.
I don't think a knight can ever kill the king.
And then the knight can't even get through.
Yeah. And a rook could go into this bottom part,
Yeah.
but then it wouldn't be able to get out. And a king could not reach high enough, and a queen could not reach high enough.
What do you mean
so
a king?
Any piece is going to need help.
You're gonna promote to a king?
I don't know. I'm just saying. You need two pieces to coordinate to attack the king.
Just like in real chess.
Yeah. Which means you need two pieces that can get through that alcove. Which means you're gonna need
Need the rook in there.
the promoted piece and the rook. The rook has to come down.
But the rook can't come down.
Not like this.
Does the rook start in that little thing?
It starts high up.
Ah, okay.
You
Yeah.
cannot let the rook fall.
Happens.
Right there, it's over.
You gotta get the bishop up there first, through the diagonal. The light squares.
Yeah, the bishop can catch the rook. Because in order to get your promoted piece, the rook has to move.
So the bishop has to go up there first. Look at us solving this puzzle backwards. Like we said you could do in...
Yeah, and me pretending not to have already known the solution the whole time.
I mean, I played this game. I was done 3 minutes ago with this whole game. Really?
Nice.
Wow. Crazy. I haven't even seen, like, a mechanic yet.
Lon under promoting to a knight, very cheeky.
I mean, the knight can't get through.
Yeah.
But if it could, it would be good. But then again, above the knight there's a king. There's that platform. Which kind of implies to me you gotta do something with that.
Yeah, the knight wouldn't need it.
Yes. But the queen and the... whichever one just to kill.
Hmm.
Well, it's gotta be the queen. Knight, the rook can't go to the left.
Yeah, you need a piece that can move diagonally around a piece that's in the corner.
Yeah, and also to get up the ledge, you need to eat diagonally.
Oh. Is trying not to lose the rook. Is going about it the wrong way. And the fact that Lon went ahead and went like, I'm just gonna drop it, I guess, anyway, like it says to me like maybe is thinking, oh, I can't save the rook. And that's a bad sort of
Yeah, no, that's super
truth
wrong.
to have in your head, because that's gonna prevent you from ever seeing the proper solution.
Yeah. But, like... Again, like, I like to talk about intelligent puzzle design. The rook starts up there. And if the only reason it starts up there is so you can dump it in this hole here and forget about it and never move it again, then that wouldn't be intelligent puzzle design, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that was some previous level? Or maybe...
Is yeah on
Oh
the
yeah, same level now.
on the same level.
18 out of 24. See, SephirothsShadow is like, if I move this rook is screwed. But I gotta do something. But with the pick a queen. Stop underpromote. You don't get style points for that. You do get style points in chess if you underpromote. Like, or if you checkmate the opponent with en passant or with castling, like that's cool. But not in this one.
You get bonus points. Your FIDE rating goes higher if you do
That
it.
would be cool. I understand the underpromotion to a knight. Knights in this game are very good. Probably better than
Yeah.
rooks. Rooks kind of suck, really. They can't ever
Yeah.
move up on their own. Even bishops can move up, and those are only minor pieces. Bonus dwarflet piece. Yes. Oh, Lon is trying to get the bishop up there.
Ooh.
Alright, that works, that works. Not underpromote now.
Queen is correct.
You know the horse doesn't work. No!
That's bad.
That is, yeah, reset. Okay, good. Realize that was... You gotta build a tower of 2 pieces down there. Where you drop the
Yeah.
rook down.
SephirothsShadow is using the rook to propel the queen through the gap to the left. But
I mean,
not going
that
that
doesn't
way.
do anything. You can get the queen in
No,
there
but
anyway.
I know, but the idea of like, hey, a piece can go through this hole.
Ah, Lon, no. Lon didn't build it too.
Yeah. Only a matter of time before Lon gets this, though. Sephiroth has to have this sort of eureka moment, and that can be whatever, right? But Lon is just working through a couple of kinks. It's only a matter of time.
I mean, yeah. If the first shadow works through 7 more kings, he's... Oh! Hold on.
1, 2, 3.
I did not get the queen in there. Just free. Nope. Left. Yeah. And then, yeah, the rest just kind of falls in place. At level 17, yeah, this is the mechanic. Pick up keys to open locks. Good.
Bishop can help the rook get across. And otherwise the rook does literally nothing, so I would do that.
Yeah. And like those platforms to me scream rook or queen. The bishop doesn't need platforms, it doesn't care. Fine, you can...
And the lock is kind of preventing a rook movement from one platform to the other.
Oh.
Oh, it's a what was the German phrase you taught me? Oh no, wait, it means something different. I was gonna say one hand washing the other, but you said that's corruption, not like one hand helping another.
It does imply corruption.
Well, I want to use the phrase correctly. It's one piece. The bishop helps the rook across, and then I think the rook helps the bishop.
Yeah, the bishop is one higher and can get to the top.
Now it's up here.
No, that's... You don't want to...
Problem solved.
No. You want to get the rook on the little platform, and the bishop on top, and then you can go on the light squares to the top
Launch
left.
up to the key. Yeah, okay.
And then do like little shuffles.
Oh yeah, I think Lon's got it. SephirothsShadow has not spotted the save the rook strategy. Oh. And the bishop can't do it alone. Get out of here, bishop.
It's just in the way now. Poor guy.
They work together for the whole puzzle,
Yeah.
and then it's just like, alright, get out of here. Okay, bishops need help. If the rook goes down there to help them, it is stuck.
No, it can go back up.
Oh, yeah, the top platform, the very, very top platform gets it out.
It will just get these out and, like, right, I guess? Oh, yeah, and then you can stack both of the bishops to get the rook to the key.
And then these platforms at the end just scream to me a knight promotion is required.
That's definitely...
Bishops, I think, in position.
I think... Oh yeah, you can... Yeah.
And then rook back?
I would just promote to a knight now. No!
It's reasonable to expect the queen to be able to get it done. And she's not alone even, like the rook is here too, but...
Yeah, but rooks suck in this. They will definitely not 5 points. No chess.
Alright. 2 bishop tower. Just happens to also be exactly where they should be, except... This is trouble now. Oh, no. Yeah, make it a 1 tower. That also gets the knight across. The knight can go...
I think you had to put the rook to the left first.
The knight can go to this upright square.
Oh, yeah. Up left now, up left.
Basically the rook can be a little platform.
Yeah, no, it's already in position.
The knight.
Just the knight to the left now. Oh. Oh no. No, left. To the left. No. Oh, he's gonna...
Maybe. I'm getting nervous.
He's gonna reset.
Let's put it back in this square that doesn't work on that ledge.
Oh.
And there it is. Quote Slow has pulled up Oh Batman. Thanks, Quotebot. This is a tricky game. I don't remember if I tested it. Maybe I did. And then I watched the match of it. And then a year later, I watched these two race it, and there was a couple puzzles, mostly just one puzzle, where I was like, I don't see it. I don't know what to do. This one, the one that SephirothsShadow is on, I straight up just remembered this. It was so memorable that this move would kill you so early.
Lon, sorry. Lon is now thinking, horse correct? Like doubting him.
Oh. Thinking maybe queen? Maybe?
Huh? Queen is good. Like 9 points.
Queens are powerful. Alright, it's gonna dance around in here. The rook is up on this ledge. I think it wasn't the first time the queen came in here.
Yeah.
So I was maybe thinking maybe this opens up something for me, but... it did not.
SephirothsShadow is stuck on whatever this was.
Oh yeah, Jorf and I played this together, and we still did like worse than a lot of the people racing on their own. we were not so hot. I remember.
Everyone in the first race did really well, really. Now that I looked at it. There were 7 entrants, one of them forfeit, one of them 1 hour and 10, but everyone else was below 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So SephirothsShadow has used the rook to get a rook out.
Yeah, I saw that.
which is like is starting to think about the puzzle in the right way.
I mean, under promoting to a rook is never the right way.
No. But is aware of like, oh, a rook can come sideways through this gap up top. And that if I want it, like it had a piece underneath to catch it as well at the bottom.
So it's now back to
Lawn needs to be back to a horse.
in German. So in English you call him a knight. It's a bit weird, but whatever. In German, he also has a different name. You don't call him horse either. You call him jumper.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I know, but it's like weird that in both languages he's got a different name than thing.
Why did they shy away from horse?
I don't know.
You got a tower. It's just an inanimate object.
Yeah, I mean,
Why not have a horse?
rook is also a weird word. In German, it's just tower.
Rook. Does rook mean tower, actually? I don't...
Yeah, I don't know.
A
To me, a rook is a rook. You know?
A rookery is a high place in a tower for birds?
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, for me, a rook is a rook. I have never heard the term rook used in a different context.
A rook is also just straight up a bird as well. That's the first result I get on it. Which is maybe where rookery
Oh
comes
yeah,
from?
Q23 is correct. Our bishops are runners.
Oh.
Because they run all over the place. And they're not very religious in the German version. Oh, Lon has it. Just from
There
the
it
left
is.
side. But this is, so in platformers with this key block mechanic, there's always one level where collecting a key will like remove this level.
Yeah.
That's probably wrong. You probably want to avoid the keys because there's 4 of them.
The bishop can't kill the king. The king can never just climb up high enough, nor can the rook. So, you cannot touch the keys. At least, not yet.
You need to get a piece on the 3 locks on the right. Can go over there.
So the bishop needs to go like way up and around?
No, I don't think the bishop
Where does
can...
the bishop start even?
Like,
So the rook could help the bishop up top? But then the rook can go on its own. It doesn't need help.
Oh yeah, if the rook stands right here,
Yes.
and then the bishop can... Oh, the bishop can come there earlier by jumping on the king, and then that single block is like floating there.
Yeah.
And then the bishop can go where the rook currently is. They do like a little shuffle. Goes on top of the rook, climbs over, jumps onto those 3 locks on the right, and then the rook can come kill the king. We're so good at this. Why didn't we play this?
We did.
Hey, that's true.
I would say this game doesn't even really get going with some of the ideas you could do. There's room for a Chessformer expansion pack.
Well, yeah, I mean, there could be more pieces you capture, and then the pawns moving diagonal makes sense. Like would be a puzzle.
So Lon can still save this. The rook can still come back. Oh no, it can't come down through the. Okay,
Lon is perfect. The completely right track. It's not made a wrong move yet.
Oh, the rook needs to help here.
Yeah. Rook needs to put the bishop on the higher dark square.
You get one chance with the bishop up top in the middle to move on its own, but now it needs help, and it gets it.
Nice. 19 clear.
20.
Behind there. Oh, now there's switches. I think you have to hold them.
Yeah. What do you think happens if you're standing on the square and then the piece moves off of the switch?
Probably gets removed.
Just dies?
I think so.
King's going. It can definitely. It's the rook's not going to be the one to kill the king. So you just need the rook to.
Oh yeah, the king can
I
help
see.
the rook get out of this cubby
Yeah.
once he gets in.
Just don't fall in the first one.
Yeah, no, don't go on that dark square.
There it is.
That's a solve. Really quick.
Very, very quick.
Actually,
Oh, SephirothsShadow has the bishop up top.
yeah, but the rook is already in.
Yeah, it's too late. But again, it's getting closer to the right idea.
Later puzzles with the switches, I remember giving me a bit of it.
Evelyn and issue dropping into that hole. It looks like it's like an on-off thing. Off to get through, on to get across, off to get through. It seems like only a good thing to get that key.
I think so. Because the way, like, you don't have a bishop or a knight, so you can't get on top of those blocks anyway.
It's gonna bring the king over to the left.
I like it. You can use pieces to get the king out here, and then the king can get on top of the switch.
And now the rook can be the piece to go.
Yeah, through the purple in. No! I mean, this is still fine. Climb over the rook. Climb over the...
I'm gonna try to, like, have the rook go up and then move the switch and have it land on the platform or something, but, like, it's several moves while the rook is in the air.
Go over the
That's not
rook.
a thing.
Oh no. Oh, I smell it. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Go all the way. There we go. So, good play.
Only 3 levels left for Lon. SephirothsShadow already has the rook on the bottom.
Keeps bringing the bishop up here, which is correct, but like there's no point in doing that once the rook is on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, bishop moving first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Alright, nice. Rook there. Needs to build a little tower. No, rook.
I would expect not to see the double tower first try. I think it's gonna drop it down too soon.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna build a tower for
Lon's
the
got a
queen.
mess of a stage. Look at all this stuff going on.
Yeah.
Switches and keys.
I don't
And
like
the bishops are locked on this weird tower and you need to free them with the switch and the key.
You can see some knight blocks on the left.
Yeah, and on the right. Going up to hit the switch. That gets one bishop out. This pawn can double move up here. If you single move the pawn and then it falls down, can it no longer double move up to the
Well,
platform?
that's a good question. That would be really annoying. Oh, this bishop is trapped.
Yeah.
Probably bad.
So what's the win here?
Win is queen at the right.
Oh yeah, the promotion, of course. The whole thing is getting the bishops out of the way.
The queen needs to
And
be on the, like, different pieces on the right. The knight could
Yeah.
do it. Like the knight and the queen will.
SephirothsShadow has built a tower for the queen to get in
But-
unnecessarily.
Oh, Lon already has it. Just needs to promote to a queen, right? And then
The king can pretty easily be the bottom right corner piece, and then the
Even-
knight doesn't need any help.
even the horse can do both things.
Oh, yeah, it's tricky, but there are some ways to get the knight into that corner.
You don't need any other piece. I don't know what this is about. At least I think so. Maybe I'm confused. First time. But yeah, so now queen almost all the way over. I'll bring the knight in, or the
Sit there. and
king.
wait.
Who cares? Yeah, knight works.
There it goes.
Works. The queen there on the light square. Yeah, what's all the other shit about? What's with the king and the pawn on
The
the left?
bishops need to get out of the way. The pawn, I don't know. The pawn is complete misdirection. I don't know. Well, another very complex level. There's these boxes where clearly a knight can go, so really... Wait,
Yeah.
but the knight can't jump down. The knight has to go to the right.
Oh, we need a bunch of knights. 3 knights. This could be a
Well,
queen.
I think the top left queen goes left, falls down, moves diagonally through the gap, and then sits in the corner so the knight can be on top of her.
Not promotes to a rook.
Yeah, rook and bishop are just never gonna be the answer.
Yeah, like I said, the only reason to ever underpromote is to either style on your opponent or to avoid a stalemate.
So that where the knight is on the left, I think that's where the queen needs to be, and the knight on top of her. And then it can jump upright and then into the right area.
We're gonna need.
And your goal
He's down
ultimately is to use the little window. Yeah, the knight needs to come.
Oh yeah, the knight can come through the middle path. Oh, what? Right there.
Yeah, this is it. Knight on top of the queen.
Yeah. No.
SephirothsShadow has the rook on top of one piece. It also has a promoted knight for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that for fun. Like, you come to the conclusion that any other promotion didn't work, and oh, knights, they move kind of tricky, right? That's the case.
Oh, Lon did something a little bit different this time. But I think it still works.
Yeah, this works. And now promote to a queen and then get a knight up there. I think you have to get a queen.
Yeah.
You gotta get a queen and then get a knights into there from.
Yes. My brain just traced back a fantasy possible solution. But if you had two more knights on the right side...
Can you get the other knight? Yeah, you can get the other knight, can't you?
No.
Oh, no, you can't.
It needs the help of another piece to get across. Just due to...
It's so sad.
The knight being awkward to move around. SephirothsShadow, rook in position.
Oh yeah, this is solved. Finally.
It keeps clicking the wrong pieces.
Oh no.
I'm getting worried. What are we doing?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Left?
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I think it's probably too little too late, but I'm happy they solved that puzzle.
Lon is gonna solve 25? 4? Wait, no, there's only 2. So 24.
I think it's 23, and then 24 is after this. Well, of course it would be, but I think 24 is the last one. Second to last one is what I meant to say.
Yeah. I remember one really annoying puzzle that we haven't seen yet. This one, yeah. This is so annoying. I hate this puzzle.
A lot of pieces have to travel a long distance.
Yeah, and you gotta build like towers of them. And it sucked so much because there's so many fail states in the puzzle. This is the puzzle I remember.
This key in the top left seems pretty obvious. Only a knight can jump up there.
Yeah,
and then you gotta be like,
you
I
don't
gotta
have a
get a
queen.
knight up there? Well, even a queen would need a tower like all the way up to the top.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And I remember there being like some tricky things where you have to get like the knights on top and the I don't like.
Yeah.
Can you get stuck in this one? Yes. There are so many fail states.
I'll just trust you on that, because I remembered thinking I could always kind of see progress when I was watching them.
You can drop pieces off the right side too, for example.
Oh,
be able to get them back to the left. Because I think you gotta get the king out of there. out of the left side. You need the
The
king on the
king's
right.
the only piece that can kill the king on this level. Nothing else can
Oh yeah,
move
yeah, yeah.
diagonally, and then horizontally.
Yeah, that's why you need to get the king. And getting the king out of here sucks. I remember that.
Yeah, so you gotta get a knight up to the top left, and then the king up to the middle off a huge tower. And then once the king's on the other side, you need to bring all the pieces except the rook on the left side over to the right side, and then make another tower for the king.
And you need to get the knight in there, but I don't think that's much of an...
Yeah. The knight will need to be one of the pieces you're using to build the staircase.
Right, so we are nearing 1 hour on the left video. While this was going on, I was looking this up, and yeah, left video is also cut off. I have already downloaded the new video, so I'm gonna pause in just a few seconds, and hopefully be able to switch to the second video.
Without going into the minus zone on your video.
Alright, so both are paused. Timer is paused. You can switch this video to the other half. Okay, wait. Sure, timer. Close enough. So yeah.
The knight is here, but we need one more piece up here, I think. Yeah. Oh, the other knight can just go. Or not, I guess.
This puzzle is such a mess. It's like in Chessformer, where it's just like the regular board at the end.
Right.
It's like I play tested this once and I managed to beat the level, so I don't know. It kind of like, obviously there's more thought put into this one, but it feels a little like it. Just some pieces put into a pot and then shake it around a little.
It's mostly that if it didn't take so much time to construct the towers necessary.
We'll be very careful putting these bishops to...
So the knights only need the rook to traverse along the bottom from side to side like that. So that's good.
One needs to get the king over here. Dropping.
And the rook and a knight is all you need to get the bishops out of the right side up to the left.
There's an undo
no
button.
Undo button.
Nope. But at the same time, I hate puzzles that have an undo button, because that just means that the level design gets really evil.
Alright, so Lon's aware of the necessity of the king now. SephirothsShadow still on 17.
Has dropped...
He's...
Oh yeah. Yeah, has gotten the to the right here.
Is scared to drop the rook. There's so many of these puzzles are about don't drop the rook, but this time it's the rook to help the bishop.
Oh, I'm really scared. Bishop down here? Can you even get him over right now?
You can bring a knight over to that side to help the bishop get over, and then the knight can go over on its own.
Where does the bishop go?
You have the rook where the bishop is, the knight on top of the rook, and then the bishop goes on top of that and diagonally up.
Oh, okay. I think we need to bring a horse over here to get the other bishop back, otherwise the king doesn't... Steps.
Yeah, I think you're right. Lon's identified that and is now trying to figure out how to get the bishop over. And here comes the knight to help out.
Nice. Don't build the tower yet, you need to get the horse over.
Here he comes.
Oh, good. That was fast. I like
Yeah.
that. Realizing how to get the knight there's Gotta get him into the corner with knight for it. Wrong. Fucking this backwards.
It's fine. It's all part of the process.
This works.
Yeah.
Alright.
I love I like the idea of the bishop stepping back to get like a running start before doing a giant leap onto the pile.
Like a cat.
All right, kings across. Now get the bishops across the top,
And using
then the knights across the bottom.
Yeah, you gotta use the rook on the bottom and the 2 horses on. Oh,
Yeah. But you see what I mean? How the knights can move on their own across the bottom. Well, they need the rooks, but the rooks are always there.
the rooks cannot leave.
Yeah.
They're contractually
So they will always
obligated.
help the knights move freely from side to side, and then the knights and the rooks can work together to have the bishops move freely side to side. So I don't think you can get stuck in this puzzle.
Okay. Yeah, maybe
But
I'm
it's so many moves though.
maybe I'm remembering wrong.
It was a while ago.
Alright. Gets the second knight over here. I think this is pretty much solved.
Yeah, so Sephiroth has been hesitant to drop the rook down, but now that rook is down, maybe we'll find that diagonal move for the bishop.
Right now here. Don't go over yet, you need to get a horse up top to the bishop leave.
Yeah.
Try to build a tower with these pieces, but it's not gonna be enough. We throw it on the other side. We have the same pieces now.
In the same height we're trying to reach.
Yeah.
This is the last level. I don't see anything really stopping Lon except from, the tedium of shuffling the pieces around.
Yeah, Lon really wants this bishop. How do we get it? The horse?
Oh.
I thought he was
Yeah.
putting the bishop there to help to get across.
Same. Yeah, it's tough. There's a pretty easy way to get the bishop up there, but we're trying to bring bishops down, not put bishops up.
You're just making the problem worse.
Yeah, the bishop shows up. He's like, "Hey man, let me help you out." And he stands where the other bishop is, and the trapped bishop goes. And then the bishop you brought to rescue is just sitting there in the exact same spot. Like, oh.
Oh, there we go. Bishop out of the
Hey.
way, bishop in there. Now the horse can do his jumpy thing. Don't go left.
Yep.
No, what? Okay, sure.
It's fine. It's all fine.
Sure.
It's coming together.
Alright, just has to get this horse like this is free.
This button at the end is so unnecessary.
Yeah, I don't know.
After all that, are you gonna be like, "But I just can't get through this block"? No way. Thanks for playing. Lon is the victor.
Yep.
SephirothsShadow, by the way, saw that move on 17, but it's too late.
Other pieces are going all over the place.
So I will spoil SephirothsShadow does not finish, but it's not because they didn't want to. They just had to go do stuff. So they decided they would finish the game on their own time. Maybe I should check in and see if they ever did.
I think this was. But yeah, this game is good. Good puzzle game. Simple.
It's got some tricks to it. Like that level 16 stuck with me for a year. I like it. I didn't even need to see the level. I was already thinking about the level while they were playing the game. And that's a good sign. Well, or it's a really bad sign, but in this case it was a good sign. So we got one more vodcast for you all today.